Alright, just finishing up practice, and well, I'm kind of pissed off because here I am at a 1-3, and my dad is 2.5 tenths quicker than me. So, that's annoying. Then you throw in the fact that Gavin is even quicker, and we're nowhere near him. That's annoying. So, yeah. And then Mitch, who's got, look at this iRating. 800 iRating. He's quicker than us. Very disappointed. Yeah, I'm slow. It's road racing. I should be used to this. I'm still in the top half of this. Lots of people that are oval racers, because that's mainly what my channel is, coming and enjoying some free road content. We've got 3 races. It's going to be an 8-minute race, 10-minute race, and a 20-minute race. And no qualifying, random grid starts, so someone's going to get lucky, some people are going to get screwed over. And we've got, how many people do we have now? Looks like we're at 33, 34, 35, 36. So, yeah. Everyone races in all 3 races. Random grid, top 20 get inverted for the second race, and then top 15 get inverted for the third race. So, kind of positioning yourself to get in the right spot. It's sort of the format that we're going to use for the GT series. And, yeah, we'll see how it works out. But at the moment, looks like just got a flat tire the way that thing was going through the corner. But I think it's just how much this car leans over. So, yeah, this car really leans over. Lots of suspension travel, and of course the road guys are not used to cars having that much suspension travel. Lots of locking up. You're going to see tons of smoke. We started on a fresh track, so it is getting rubbered in. We're going to have marbles building up. We've got people kicking up. Well, there we go. Gavin and his zebra scheme goes into the wall. And, yeah, hopefully we've got everyone's stuff loaded up. But it will be an interesting one. And hopefully fun. But I'm definitely going to try to find a time slot, maybe to run these in like a GT3 race, because if we just run these for a viewer time slot, it's just a 15-minute race, so that'll be really quick. So thinking about like trying to see how the GT3s and this series line up, and then maybe doing a day of those 2 races, since the GT3s feel pretty good, and it'll be a big jump in power as well. But, let's show off my scheme real quick while we're sitting around here. And, a little different. Been using a bit of chrome on my cars, so logo, well not logo, but just an Even 5 name is in chrome, although I don't like how it's blending into the scheme in some light. But it's time to race, and let's find out where we have been put. Right in the middle. Jeremy and Brett and Mitch get first, second, and third. Gavin gets put up in 5th. My dad gets put all the way back in 27th. Scott all the way back in 32nd. He just doesn't have any luck. And, yeah. So, we're going. We got a half-pace lap,
Next time by.
and
line up on the right side. Closed. Pit road
it's probably going to be
closed.
messy, but I don't know if I said good luck. So, probably around 7-8 laps for this race, and then 10 to 11 laps for the next one, and around 20 laps for the final one. back of the field may not
Get
even
ready,
get
going
rolling
green.
by the time that the field gets green. Glad we didn't have 60 people show up. They'd be doing standing starts from the back. We're going to have a definite accordion.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Catch up. 32. Car. Green, green, green.
Well, that spreads us all out a bit. But a standing start would have been terrible in these, so we got some speed coming on our outside. We are just going to go
Car on your left.
inside here. There's going to be a lot of smoke from
Keep to
lockups.
the right.
We just got to assume that no one is wrecking.
Clear on the left.
So far, we've got through turn 1 okay. And now we're going to get into harder braking.
Left side.
We nearly take out Kyle.
Clear on the left.
Very slow in second gear through there. And we got one going around. We got our first wreck. That was Ryan. He heads off to the hay bales.
Car
Got
right.
Shane
Go right.
getting sent because they got
Clear.
3 wide there. The Tiger car, or Bengals car, I don't know what that one is. And someone else 3 wide there. But we're in a good position right now. We've gained a couple of spots, and I mean, we're still going to get inverted. But if we're at the back half of the 20, we'll see. We'll see who can get themselves
1 minute,
worked up
14.82.
into the
Car
field.
right.
And then
Still
start
there.
on pole for the next one.
Clear.
There's no rhyme or reason why we're doing inverts. I just figured it would mix things up. In the GT4 series, we will be doing inverts, but there's points involved in that for each race, so that will make some of it
Slow car ahead.
worth going for. Gavin has spun. That puts us in 10th, right in the middle of the invert, which is probably about perfect. We're just taking our time. First lap was a 107. We're not going all that quick right now. Traffic has got us bottled up. Dante behind is probably one of the quicker guys in the field, so he'll be working his way up through. And we're getting a little bit of a push there. That time a
1
104.
minute, 4.436. You're in the top 10.
Just working a little higher line right now. Tires are going to come into play, especially in the 20-lap race, just because you can really burn them off. Especially if you're locking up a ton.
Go right.
Looks like, I thought maybe there was someone that was getting lapped, but it's just Brett way out front. We're going to let Dante go.
Right side.
No
Still
need
there,
to
hold
fight
your line.
him, he's way quicker.
Clear on the
He can
right.
open some
Car
doors
right.
for us.
Still there.
Landon
Still there.
came
hold
out of
your line.
nowhere there. I didn't even see him in the mirror. He is one of the quicker ones
Okay,
in
on
here
the
as
left.
well.
Clear on the right.
So they have made their way up, and James was the person that was off track somewhere.
1 minute, 5.399.
Alright, now we can start pushing it a little bit. There's going to be a 5-minute warm-up in between the second and third race, just to let people take a little breather if they need to get up and do something. It's not long races, but, you know, some people aren't quite used to road racing, so give them a moment to hang out or get some more practice laps in. Right now we're in 11th, right where I want to be. That'll put us 9th for the next race.
1 minute 3.185.
Kyle has went off track, trying to make a pass, it looks like, and made some contact with Groff. Not sure if he just got loose and ended up in the grass or what. Looks like he's giving the spot back. He might have a lot of damage.
Right side. Clear.
We got some faster guys catching us. Alex and Billy back there. Got someone heading into the pits. That is Jeremy in the Red Bull. He is getting lapped, so I think he is just getting out of the way. Man, I am getting a really bad push through the final turn now. I need to try to go out wider on entry.
824. You're in the top 10.
But right now we'll be starting 10th for the next race if this holds. Could attack right there a little harder, but there's no need. We don't need to get any closer to Landon at the moment. I'm in the perfect spot. We just need to stay ahead of James. That way we just don't get inverted. Landon bounces it off the curb or had to correct because he was too low. We get a good exit there as these two were going slow. We got someone wrecked there.
1 minute 2.
That might have been a lap car, and then we had Jeremy on the inside coming out of the pits. Got a good battle though right in front of us. Landon's being patient. He's quicker. He hasn't ran into the back of him. It's a whole different thing to learn how to race close on road than oval, and he's doing well so far. He's had a lot more pace on road racing than I thought he would. He's just quick overall in anything he drives. There he gets into the back of him. And James nearly took us out. I'm in the wrong gear. Gonna have a bad exit here. Landon's going to try to get his nose up the inside. He's going to have a bad entrance, and if he overdrives it, he's going to shove up.
White flag. 1 more lap to go.
So, since we're not racing for points, doesn't matter if I pass
1
here.
1 minute 3.768.
Make him go defensive. I'm not looking to even pass him. We're just trying to finish right here. We are in 9th, so someone has had an issue ahead of us. That it might have been the car that was sitting on the front stretch. Justin, though, falling off a little bit, it seems. Make him think we're going to dive up the inside and try to get around the outside. Doesn't happen though. Are we going to get a better exit? No. So we're going to finish 9th, start 11th, and move on to the next race, 10-minute race, which will be a 10-lap race, I assume. We'll see where everyone's finished. Good job to Landon for working his way up.
It's over. Great job. You did really well.
Looks like we've had a few people head out. So Gavin's going to end up 15th, so he actually will start 5th. On pole for the next one, Spencer. And then all these guys right here are going to just hold their positions where they're at as they're finishing up. And winner, Brett, by 2.9 seconds, and Mitch finishes 2nd. So, Yeah, looks like it was a good race. Where'd my dad finish? Oh, he's a lap down. You wreck it. He'll have to try to get closer to 15th on this next one for the invert. But, yeah, we will take a look after the final race. Actually, we'll take a look at these two races during the warm-up and kind of see how everyone's race turned out in these first two. So, there we go. We are ready to go again.
One lap to green.
A little bit different
Line
time
up
of day
on the
now.
left
Track
side.
temps
Pit road is
131.
closed.
Okay, that got really hot. It's only 86 degrees out. We'll see how much that changes the feeling of the car. Billy now starting ahead of us as we are starting 12th. Yeah, had I known that this car was going to be free, I would have just picked it over the GT4s. But, I mean, you never know if a car is going to be easy to drive or if people are going to like it. But so far, everyone has really enjoyed this car that has driven it, I think, at least in my Discord. So, going to have a little bit tighter start now as everyone kind of understands what's going on, that we're not doing a whole
The pace car
lap.
is in. Green, green, green.
We're going to lose a spot to James on our inside. We're going to go ahead and go to the outside and hopefully
Right
not just
side.
get sent,
Clear on the right. Car right.
because we're probably three
Straight
wide.
on the left. Still there. Hold your line.
Ooh. A little loose, hotter
Still there.
track.
Hold your line.
Don't need to put it three wide there. Landing
Still
up
there,
the
hold your
inside. Take it easy through here, as I have no idea how much grip we're going to have on that line. And we've got
Stay on the left.
the Yahoo
Clear.
car
on
going
your
very
left. You're in
slow
the
there.
middle.
We're
Three
in the
wide.
middle, three wide. That's
Still
not going to be
hold.
good.
Car right. Two wide.
Not
Stay on the
sure
left.
Justin's just a little bit off pace there, or trying to get
Still
out of the
there,
way.
Hold your line. Clear on the right.
We stay ahead of James, which worries me because he's very aggressive
You got a slow car
on
on the
his
right.
corner entry. We've got Christopher, it looks like, getting hit in the final turn. We get a bad exit there.
1
And,
minute 13.879. Car right.
We will
You're in the
just
top 10.
Take our time.
Stay on the left. Clear.
Closer we finish to 15th, the better, I guess. And it looks like the Tiger just got spun, or the Bengal, or whatever he was. Dante once again up here. Give him the inside. Let him go. Nope, go.
Right side.
You are quicker. I will just
Stay on the left.
get behind you. Because again, farther I fall, the
Clear
better.
on the right.
And we'll have a better starting position. Now, in GT4, we're not going to want to do that, since we'll want all the points that we can get. But,
1 minute.
For this race,
5.643. Car right. Keep to
we're
the
not going
left.
to win all the races, so let's just try to have a good starting spot for the
Stay
final
on the
race.
left.
Brett won the last race. We'll let him
Clear
go.
on
I
the
looked the
right.
wrong way. I was just going to let him go. He wasn't ready for that. We both lose time.
Left side. Clear on the left.
All right. Should be able to start going. So, big separation in the mid-pack. Hopefully not too much damage has happened back there. I gotta get this final turn figured out. I am not doing good through there.
1 minute 5.008.
Oh, wow. Ryan nearly sends Connor up and out. We're in 12th place. Almost a little wide. So on lap 4, about to start lap 5, so we're halfway through, I assume. Yep, 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Getting close to that halfway at the end of this next lap. Very bad over driving.
One minute 3.593.
Definitely can feel the difference with the track heat, I'm pretty sure. Feels like we got a lot less grip this time, but next race will be later in the evening. Track should cool back down. We've got ourselves in a nice pocket. It looks like Justin will be on pole. Maybe that's what his whole goal was don't get wrecked out, finish 15th, start on pole for the final race. I think maybe that's what he's doing. And we got some lockups going into the final turn. Just be easy on it. They slow each other down a bit there.
1 minute 3.734.
Uh-oh. Devin has went off track from 5th place. He gets loose or got turned on exit. That's going to move us up to 11th. Everything's kind of getting stacked up here. See if we can mess with James's head at all. Gets up on the curve, he's gonna have a bad exit there.
1 minute 3.94.
Made him overdrive, and he runs into the back of Brett. Don't look at your mirror. I'm not even close to you. I'm just making moves to make you think I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, so in the GT4 League, qualifying is going to pay the most points. Then the first race will be the least amount of points. This race that we're currently in, the second race, will be the next least amount. And then the final race will pay just a little less than qualifying. So that way, if you're fast and you qualify good, well, you got your points. And then if you get screwed over trying to come through the field, well, things happen, but at least you got the most points you could out of qualifying. Got a few people on pit road, so some things have happened.
You got a slow car on the left. Slow car ahead.
Uh-oh, Red Bull stopped in the middle of the track. And Dante and Kyle get together.
Slow car on the right. Go left.
Not a good place to pass there. Always gets tricky. That's going to change who's getting pole now. Looks like Dante actually might, if he doesn't get past getting going. He might have too much damage, though. Devin might be in position. And then we got Ryan, who is catching up to us very quickly as we're looking at the standings. We'll just let him go, because the more we get past, the better.
One minute, 4.49. You're in the top 10.
Dante is... Oh my god, my dad is going to be on pole for the final race if it finishes right now. So he's gotten himself up to 15th from 30th. He's got Mitch right behind him. I think most of us back here are not really racing. I'm just getting Ryan past us.
Clear on the right.
Not that I don't trust him, but I don't want to get wrecked out. So right now, my dad has a chance to start on pole
Flag. One more lap to go.
if he can stay ahead of Mitch here at the end. And if he doesn't, then he's starting 16th.
1 minute, 5.1.
So there's big implications there for him. Try to keep an eye on that in the standings. He's still ahead of him by 0.2. And we're going twice as long this next time. He's still ahead of him, 0.2. We're gonna have to hop out and like watch the finish as quick as we can. Just make sure I actually cross the line. Oh, he's ahead of him by 0.6 now. Alright, cross the line.
Slow car ahead.
And hop out real quick to look at this.
Alright, there's checkered flag.
He's gonna come around. Mitch is missing a hood, and he gets pole 31st to 15th in that race. Why did my name not come up for there? That was weird. Alright, so 5-minute warm-up. Let's take a look at the standings real quick for the race. Alan, Dante, Devin, Justin, Connor, myself, and Ryan, James, Brett. Gavin is going to be 13th. And then Mitch back here in 16th. He's really quick. But I'm going to step away for a second, and then we'll go through all the wrecks. Alright, let's hop back to race 1 real quick and see what occurred out there. I'm not going to take the stuff off the screen because I know that I will forget. So, see, we get Ryan, a little too much curb, trying to give some room, spins it off. Ryan going for the Tiger King and sends Shane. Tracy gets into the back and then he's going over. And, well, that got a little bouncy. And, oh, it's still going. So then there's a traffic jam there. Landon is going to get a little contact on exit. We got Gavin self-spinning over the curb there. And Scott, and then, oh, he gets sent. That was a bit weird. Nick, little contact there, and a little more contact. That was weird. Oh, that got this other guy all squirrely. I was like, are they, like, running into each other on purpose there? Adam going in deep and sliding. Raymond going in deep. Got Adam spinning out there. Shane back here watching out for the Red Bull. Red Bull overcorrects rather than just spinning. And we've got Kyle going into the grass and up into Justin. Landon is going to drive it in, and everyone's just using up the bangle. I'm going to call it a bangle. It looks like the Bengals helmet. Jeremy, still struggling. Definitely picked the right scheme. We got Alex. He gets into Billy. And James throws it in really deep and gets Kyle. Then we got Dan going in the grass and hold on to it. That was the car that was stopped there. Side by side and a little contact. These cars do not like the wheel-to-wheel contact. Cody's gonna come down. Billy was going in there and just, yeah, probably better just to leave the lane open, seeing that. And we got contact there as Raymond gets loose on corner entry ahead of... Yeah, these things do some weird flips. And that was Brett. I think that was after the race, right? Yeah. So that was all the wrecks from race 1. And we will head off now to the next race in 20 seconds. So we might have had a few people leave. People are getting some warm-up in. But yeah, we're starting 6th. The goal is to beat the 7 and the 77. We got to kind of keep the tires on it. Track temp is 102, so it has gone down since that race. Should have a little more grip out there. And, well, the track temp's at 113 now, even though the sun is heading down. Nope, it's at 90 now. Alright. We got some grip, we got some sunsets happening, and we are starting near the front.
One left to green. Line up on the left side. Pit road is closed.
Hopefully this goes good and everyone's patient. 20 minutes, long race. I think we're doing 25 on the Roval series for the GT4s. But it is time to roll off and see if the 7 car self-spins into turn 1. He's been putting a lot of practice in, so I don't think he will.
About to go green, stay focused.
Just don't pass the pace car. He's passing the pace car. You're not allowed to pass the pace car. You're gonna get yourself a black flag
The
doing
pace
that.
car is off. Be ready. Green flag. Green flag.
Simple rules. Don't pass the pace car. Okay, maybe he didn't get a black flag. I figured he would.
Right side.
Okay, no one's got a black flag, so we're just gonna call that good.
Stay on the left. Keep to the left.
Car is
Clear on the
enjoying
right.
things right now.
Right.
Justin's having a little issue. We're in the wrong gear.
Stay on the
I'm
left.
just trying to live, and Justin is stopping once
Still
again.
there. You're on the left.
Not
Three
the best
wide.
place to be this slow.
Right side, 2 wide. Still there. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Still hold. Clear, 2 wide. Clear on the right.
Alright. We survived that somehow.
Left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Oh, that sun through that corner
Left
is a
side.
pain.
Still there, hold your line. Clear. 1 minute, 11.882.
Do not
Keep
throw
to the
it
right.
3 wide
Clear
up
on
the
right, 2
inside
wide.
there.
Clear on the left.
We were all gonna die if he tried that. Oh, Justin hooked the grass or something there. I don't think anyone else got collected in it. Okay. But best lap up, try to track down some of these spots that we lost. Looks like my dad has locked up or went wide. You gotta remember, fuel, or not fuel, but tires are going to come into play, so we don't want to be too rough on them. Yeah, we can do 102s, but I think it will start to hurt us later on.
1 minute, 3.258.
So the easier we can be on the tires, just be smooth, no lockups. Don't drive down on there, because then it gets all screwed up. Got a big dive happening by Brett there. He's going to get into Landon. They both save it. That gives us a little bit of breathing room.
One minute, 3.432.
Wide. Got
Go right.
Connor going around there. No, that wasn't Connor. I don't know who that was. Made him drive in deep. Hopefully we can get a better exit. We don't. Alright. In 7th. Well, 6th, actually. Hit the curb. We're pushing up. Try not to put too much wheel in it. We got a lot of runoff to work with there.
1 minute, 3.936.
That's not what I wanted to do. That was a big lockup. But the 7 car's 2 spots ahead of us, and the 77's 3 spots behind us, so we're doing good.
Car right.
Landon dives it up and wrecks us.
You're on the right. 3 wide. Clear all
Oh,
around.
stupid. That was just so stupid. Now we sit and watch. Alright, well, up front, we've got Billy taking the lead, or holding on to the lead. No, he's taking the lead from Dante. He's going to go protective there into 1, although that's kind of the line for 1-2 sometimes. Here's some spinning happening, possibly. But my dad is still running 4th and having a good run. Let's just go back and look at that real quick, just to make sure I'm not getting pissed off for no reason, but pretty sure he had no nose in there and just threw it in really late. Yeah, just dives it up there. No reason for it. He's not there. Not there at all. And then we get prediction coded, but there was still no fucking reason for that at that time. Just annoys me, but is what it is. Was going to be able to have a good race with my dad, because we were going to catch him and have to try to pass him. He was falling back a little bit, but he is now still in 4th, 2.4 seconds off of the guys in front. I guess I can throw this back up there. And then Gavin back here in 7th. Got Cody and Ryan, and then Justin, who may have not been wrecked yet this race. Adam, he has not spun out this race, it looks like. And Devin, Alex, Shane, and Brandon and James. Dan and Scott. We got Nick back here in the 19th place. 20th is Christopher. He's got some front end damage. And Spencer with a lot of damage. Kyle back in 22nd. Justin in 23rd. And we got Raymond in 31st with a lot of damage. Austin, Jeremy, and Joseph at the tail end. So we've got 11 laps left, most likely. Billy is holding on to this one decently. Ryan following him, looking really good and strong. And Dante back here with my dad now 2.9 seconds back. Not a whole lot of racing happening. Try to look for some close races. Looks like Gavin might start working on Connor here. Nope. And someone spin off. Oh, that's Billy. What happened? What happened to Billy? From the lead, he hits the inside curb, goes wide, gets in the grass, goes around from the lead, nowhere for Ryan to go. And that drops him back to the 3rd position. He's going to have some damage. And, well, at least no one wrecked him there. He just entered on that curb, pushed him out wide, and then he just needed to lift off a little bit, but it's so hard to do. And you think it's going to turn. Gavin taking a look back behind into 1. Looks like he is going to pull it off. No, No, doesn't get a good drive out of the corner. Is he gonna get around the outside though?
You did really well.
Yeah, I did great. Thanks, spotter. Gavin gets around the outside, and now he's going to be a little bad position going through there. He's got some damage on his car. Billy's pulled away from Alan, and up front, well, looks like Ryan got some damage there from when Billy spun out and across his nose, and it might be affecting things, where Dante's just been hanging out, saving his tires. We got a pass back attempt happening in turn 1. It's on the wrong guy. He throws it in there. Gavin's going wide, keeps it off the grass, gets it back on. He's going to be able to clear him, and now Ryan is going to be able to make his way up past Connor as well. Through the field, see if there's anything else going on. Oh, we got Dan. Sorry to catch that one, Dan. Decent battle here with Shane and James. Quite a few cars in a row there. Justin's still alive. Gavin is trying to get away from Ryan. Ryan is chasing him down, though. But my dad's still holding on to 4th position. He's doing really good. Let's see how the tires start getting. Cars look really good in this light, the golden hour. Unfortunately, we got energy drinked, so... He's going to fall back to 5th, and he should be able to hold Gavin off. Gavin's got to look in his mirror a bit, because Ryan's flying up here. He had a few issues in the first couple of races, but he's looking good in this one. So we are on lap 14. And there are, what do we got, 4 minutes left? Looking like right around there, so they might only get 18 laps in, 18 or 19. But for an 800 I-rated driver, he's not doing too bad sitting here in 5th. This car is great, though. They just need to get, I don't know what's up with some of these contact boxes with the tires, but you shouldn't go flying like half of these people have that gotten rolled over. But Ryan is trying to hang with Dante, and I just don't think that's going to be possible. He's just looking really good in the 08. But yeah, I think Ryan got a little bit of damage, and it's probably hurt his car some. He's getting some draft, though. They're trying to change the air. We got Raymond getting lapped here. He shouldn't come into play. But Gavin pulling away from Ryan just a little bit. Ryan using that curve on the inside of the final turn. Back here, not a whole lot happening. So, oh no, again! The leader. Leader goes wide, same turn, hits the grass. Ryan's like, no more damage to my nose, please. And as that's happening, Billy is closing in just a little bit, 1.5 seconds, but I don't think he's got time unless Ryan is damaged. If Ryan's damaged, then he might have a chance to catch him. Shadow's getting wonky here as it's switching to night lighting, so yeah, could see some really bad graphics for a second as it doesn't know which way lights are coming from. Headlights are on. It is struggling to do the light correctly. I apologize for how bad this looks. What is happening with shadows? Dante's gotten going ahead of my dad, and uh-oh. We are missing a 77. Where is the zebra? No. Did we just miss him? No, he is out of the race, it looks like. What happened? Why are you not around the same people you were around? Oh no. Grass on exit. Little dirt on exit. At least he doesn't hit anything, so he can continue on, but that's gotta hurt. Oh, we got one going off. That is Neck King. Let's head back up front. We can get there quick enough. Ryan is still ahead. Let me real quick. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Yeah, this timer up here starts off the pace lap, so it's not correct. So we're gonna get 20 laps in, it looks like, which I don't know if Ryan wants to hear that. Have the shadows figured themselves out yet? Oh God. No, they haven't. Check that real quick. Yeah, alright. We're just gonna have to deal with this. Let's go.
White flag, stay
Let's
smooth.
go this view. White flag's out. Now we're still gonna be dealing with terrible shadows. Well, that doesn't help. Now we just got shadows of cars a mile off the track. Well, my dad is 5th. He is going to beat Gavin and I. Billy's not going to get there. Oh, man. What is with these shadows? This is terrible looking. He's going to throw it in and try to get there. But final turn, not really a passing turn. Only thing that could throw him off is if Joseph doesn't get out of the way and gets in the way of the leader. He goes to pit lane, thank you. And Billy, one mistake, and Dante a mistake, and Ryan gets the win. So, good job to my dad. He gets 5th. And, yeah. Let's go back now to the second race and see all the wrecks there. Get back in the daytime when things actually looked good. Alright, let's see what happened in race 2. Scott gets in really deep there. Nearly gets into the back of the guy.
Checkered flag,
Ends up heading off the track, not to cause a bigger issue. Brandon turns in, Cara there. He goes around with the very terrible collision box that we have on this car. Contact. Yeah, this car is not going to be good in official racing with the contact sending cars flying up like the big blocks. And, well, Brett, I'm telling you, don't be the Bengal car. And everyone slams into everyone there. My dad's 4 wide up the middle there, trying to go through it. And then they're wrecking up ahead. And again, the Bengal car. What happens here? Everyone's jammed up, and then, well, Tyler comes across the nose and then comes back across to Shane, and then that causes issues there, and then everyone gets around him. And of course the Bengal car hit more times, and then we've still got people going slow, and then Red Bull decides to just drive straight into a car that he's seen and slowed down for a while ago, but that fits with Red Bull. Mitch, ouch. Got Nick driving in, a little crunch. These two are, I have no idea what that was, but Jeff just turned to the right. Maybe he didn't know that there was someone there. I don't know. He wasn't, yeah, it doesn't look like he was trying to get back at him for anything, so I have no idea. Josh going in, looping it, heading for the hay bales. Noah, it's gonna not come out of the corner as wide as you would think. Get a little contact. Devin, what did you do here? A little bit of dirt on exit and wall. James driving in really deep. That's when we made him look in his mirror. And Jeremy is getting really good at this. Adam goes out, hits the dirt, hits the hay bale. And then Scott really overreacts, thinking that it's coming back across the track. It might have looked completely different for him. And Nick's involved in that. And then Jeremy still hasn't figured out the turning thing. He's okay on the straights. And then Kyle just starts ramming that guy off track. So Kyle locks up. He's made a mistake. He's got a car on his outside that he can see, and he just gives him no room at all and wrecks himself after making a mistake. I don't know. Let's go look at it from in-car and see. I just... maybe he couldn't see it, had no idea, but... yeah. Then we got late dive. Not really a dive, but then gets up the curb and pushes. Dan's going deep and wide and hay bales. I don't know if they're hay bales or foam that's covered in weird yellow sacking, but then this is warm-up, I believe. Yeah. Let's go to the feature, and as the lights or as the sun starts to go down, well, Nick's going wide on the start and loses it. And then he's going to have a race off of pit road with this. Who's that? The 11. Shane is going to get ran into. Cody's. Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird one. Shane's just taking it easy. He's got it inside, and Cody was just going through. Got to be patient on the first lap. Spencer goes wide, gets loose, hits the wall, and takes Dan with him. Justin locks it up. Luckily doesn't take anyone out. Shane doesn't stay in his line. Kind of comes up under braking, which really, if you got someone that you know is going to be driving in deep, you just aim for here. They get together. Him and Brandon both lose a position from that. Kyle turns down and gets to 25. And Red Bull involved in that somehow. Raymond's going wide and spinning. Nope, not even spinning, just hitting the wall. Mitch is headed through the grass. Saves it from taking someone else out. Justin is going to loop it. And then here's where we get dove on. I even just gave him some room, but we get prediction coded, but still just such an unnecessary pass attempt. But a bunch of people get wrecked out from it, and I get very pissed off from it. Austin loose into the wall. Noah loose on the high side. He's headed for the walls. Christopher's going to get up on the berm and loop it. And behind him, Scott also loops it. Mitch, big curb hit. He's drifting. He's not saving it. That's a crunch. Alex is going to lock it up on entry and spin it there. Red Bull into the wall hard. Raymond and someone coming out of the pits, and they just wreck him rather than backing off after coming out of the pits. Billy with his spin that we saw. Scott heading into the grass on entry. That's never going to turn in good for you. And then Nick has not had good luck here. Then we saw this. Gavin, a little bit of dirt, sends it around. I do like the car. If he could get it all to line up, which he doesn't even really need to do it. It doesn't look bad with it not lined up at some places, but looks fine. Nick into the wall. Joseph is back here and off base. Jeremy in the Red Bull spinning again. He's been representing well, and then everyone going off track, and Devin gets into Adam as they're both trying to wreck there, and Gavin heading to the wall after the race. So there we have it. Let's take a look of the take a look at results real quick, and just kind of see who had the fast lap there. Not that that pays anything, but fastest lap time, Scott with a 102.6. He just never had any luck trying to recover from getting a bad draw, and because he in heat 1 he started 32nd, right? Yeah, so he just got a bad draw, and then it was just a bad time after that. When we get to GT4s, you're qualifying, everyone inverts on the first race, but you at least get your points. It's just to allow everyone to have a chance at points. But, yeah, I mean, he was the quickest guy. He just... bad draw and no luck coming through the field. Unlike my dad, who got up to 15th and got the pole, then finished 5th. So, he ran a 103.37, and I ran, for my best lap, 103.25. We would have had a good race. But, sadly, did not get a chance to do that. So, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed it. Fun little race to break in the new car. Lots of issues with the contact model on it. They need to get that sorted out. Otherwise, it's just going to be terrible to race in official. But it's really fun to race when you're not getting bounced up in the air from a little side contact. So, thanks for watching.